What's up YouTube, Zenimus555 here. I haven't done a video in a long time, so I thought probably should get down to that. It's going to be another deck profile. I know I haven't really done anything else for a while, but hopefully me and Team Delta Force will be having a ban list video or prediction video coming up pretty quick here. You guys might remember the one I did with Dark Vulpine 1. That was already 6 months ago, which is months ago, sorry, which is crazy. But yeah, just bought a new ban list, guys, and hopefully, in my opinion, I think it needs an intense overhaul because this format at the moment kind of sucks. I'm kind of down to the point now where I'm just playing fun decks, which are oddly more competitive than I thought they would be. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get down to the deck. This is my zombie. Let's tell you guys right off the bat, it's my zombie plant. It's running really well, actually. I'm missing a couple cards I probably should be running, but I'll tell you why I haven't bothered to get them and why I'm running their alternative. So without further ado, let's get down to the deck. Starting off, Chaos Sorcerer. Now you're going to be like, okay, you must be running BLS too. I'm not. I'm only running one Chaos Sorcerer. He's still really good at one. I don't know if you guys remember, but Travis Massengale, before BLS even came back, took his plant synchro deck. And he was running Chaos Sorcerer, just one, and ended up testing really well. And this has actually just been excellent. It's great with the level 1 tuners. You can, of course, make Arcanite Magician. And you know what's the funny thing about BLS that I've really noticed, guys? I'm sure everyone else has, because it's been around now for the last 5 months or whatever. But one thing that makes this guy, in my opinion, better than BLS, Monster Reborn, is in the game. Now, yeah, you can Monster Reborn your own Blackluster Soldier, but I don't know how many times I've played people and I've killed their BLS, you know. And obviously, in a sense, that's kind of dumb on their part because they probably should be dropping it when they're going for game. But it's kind of more they drop it when I have control and they're like, okay, I need to make a comeback. So they drop the BLS to kill 2 of my monsters by attacking or whatever. Next turn, I Dark Hole them, Monster Reborn. Or they attack in a Mirror Force, Monster Reborn. And then you get their BLS in the field. I don't know how many times I tested BLS, and it happened to me, and that's the one thing that I actually like Chaos Sorcerer for as well. Is, yeah, they can reborn this, but it's not as big of a plus as the BLS is going to be when they have that huge looming threat on their field. So I actually really like the one Chaos Sorcerer for the time being. Next is 2 Caius. He's really, really good. This is kind of actually a slower deck. I'm trying to kind of play around the fact that Maxi and Valor are a pain in the butt, and it's nice thing about zombies that kind of play around both those cards a little bit. Spirit Reaper for sure. Spirit Reaper's fantastic, which I'll get to later. I think it's one of the best cards of the format. But Caius, really good at 2. I was thinking of running 3 over the Chaos Sorcerer, but possible dead draws. I think 2 is perfectly fine. This guy with Goblin Zombie is amazing. This guy with Dandylion or Sangan is just as good. What more is there to say? You summon him out, pop something. They take 1,000. You stack a Dandylion on the top of your deck. Special summon Plaguespreader. Sync for 8, whatever. There's so many cool things to do with Caius, and just his effect alone makes him really good. Another thing I want to ask you guys' opinion with the Chaos Sorcerer. Do you guys think I should be running a Dark Arm Dragon instead? I think there's going to be 10 Darks in the deck altogether. That would be including the Dark Arm. So let me know if you guys think I should cut the Chaos Sorcerer out and a Dark Armed, or just keep it how it is. I'm running 42 cards as well, so I do actually like 41, 42 cards in plants, just because it kind of makes your hands a little more versatile. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Moving on, starting the zombie engine, we got 2 Goblin Zombies. He's your Searcher. He's mandatory like Sangan, so you have to get that Search. So he's excellent when you synchro with him and stuff. He doesn't miss timing, which is what makes, in my opinion, zombies so good. I'm putting cards upside down here. There we go. And of course, Goblin Zombie can't be played without the Spirit Reapers. I run 2, of course, because I run Debris Dragon, but I've tried 1. You never see it. I've tried 3. It was too many. 2 is perfect. This, in my opinion, is one of the best cards of the format. I don't understand why people aren't playing it. Yes, I understand enemy controller gets around it, but really the only good play they have in that sense is enemy controller, their Tengu's target your Spirit Reaper and it dies anyways. So, yeah, they get another Tengu out, but then they're kind of I don't know, and you can always just get the Reaper back, but he's just so good. I don't know how many times I've set him my opponents, like I was playing Sabres, and my opponent thought what did I do? I played charge of the Light Brigade, grabbed Ryko, set the Reaper, and he actually went off. He summoned Bogart, special Full Helm, summoned Fall Troll, and then kind of went in for, I think he special summoned something else too, and he went in for the kill, and flips up Reaper, and he's just like, oh, next turn, Dark Hold'em, summon Zombie Master, pitch something, special the Spirit Reaper back, minus from his hand. It's just, that's the other thing, is minusing so good. Like, the only deck that's really going to hurt you is Dark Worlds, but Dark Worlds are kind of sucky. But yeah, anyways, sorry guys, I know I'm talking a lot, but I haven't done a video in a while, and I thought maybe you missed me. Pyramid Turtle. I only run one. I kind of wanted to squeeze in two. I was trying the Pyramid Turtle creature swap thing for a while. It was actually pretty good, but the creature swaps were a little iffy sometimes. I wasn't a huge fan of them because your opponent's not always going to have a big monster in the field. But one turtle is really good just for grabbing that stuff you need. Pretty much grabs everything. One Zombie Master. I don't like two. Maxi Veiler hurt, so one's just good for doing Trish plays and whatnot. One Plague, awesome tuner. And one of my favorite cards in the deck, Mezuki. 1-for-1 Mezuki is retardedly good. It's insane. I don't know how many games I've won with that. Awesome card. Oh, also, by the way, guys, I'm still looking for a Hyper Librarian, so if anyone has one for trade, I have a really good trade binder. It's on Pojo. I can send you guys a link, and just let me know if you see anything for it, because I'm still looking for a Hyper Librarian. It's kind of the one card I've been missing for plants for like past 2 formats, so if you guys have one, hook me up. Under the plant engine, Debris Dragon, obviously, staple. Not really going to say much about that. Nice thing about him, though, is, of course, you can grab Spirit Reaper, and I do this actually sometimes where I'll have the Reaper on the field, I'll have the Ryko in the graveyard, need to summon the Debris, special the Ryko back, make Trish. So I think in the zombie engine it's a lot easier to make it than normal plants, in my opinion. Lonefire Blossom, staple. Obviously, the whole plant engine, Dandy, Spore. He's not Spore Fist anymore, I had to get a shiny one. Glow Bulb. So that's the engine. So here's on to kind of my light engine for the Chaos Sorcerer. And I just actually, this is one of my other opinions for one of the best cards of the format that nobody's running right now. Ryko. This card is so good. Now some of you might be like, why are you running only 2 Ryko, or 3 Ryko, why aren't you running 2 Ryko, 1 Lila? I've never really actually been a huge fan of Lila, just for the fact that you summon her, you get bottomless. She is good though because she baits out Warning. A lot of time you summon her and people are like, oh crap, he's going to pop one of my other back rows, or he's just going to hit the Warning anyways, I should get rid of it. So she's good in that sense, but I think Ryko's just better because damage step first of all, so you can pretty much hit anything. There's very few cards to stop his effect. He mills 3 no matter what. Lila's got to stay in the field till the end phase. And he's level 2, so he works better with Debris. And yeah, Ryko's so good. He pops back rows, monsters. Lila doesn't hit monsters. People just don't expect him this format. No one's really running it anymore. I just think Ryko's a very good, underrated card. So, yeah, 3 Ryko. It's great. 2 Effect Veiler. I don't have Maxis. I probably should have bought them when they were $5. I kind of had a little birdie in my head telling me I should have bought them, but whatever. The Veilers are still really good. I still like the card. It saves me from time to time. A lot of the time, this format, I've noticed they kind of been sitting in my hand, but I think it's still too good not to run. Sangan obviously searches out like pretty much the entire deck, minus a few cards. And Gorz. Now, one quick thing about the monsters before I move on to the spells. And the spells and traps will be really quick, guys. I just wanted to kind of talk about the monster lineup. That's the most important part. I was wondering what you guys think. This is my build I like the most, and in testing I found it's actually really good. But I was thinking, instead of the Rykos, trying 3 Reborn Tengus. And I did test it, and it was okay. It was definitely more explosive, but then it was also a little more inconsistent. And it was a little weaker to Thunder King Ryo, which I didn't really like as much. Ryko's fantastic for getting over those Ryos and all those other annoying cards. And like I said, I just don't expect it. Tengu, people expect Tengu. But let me know if you guys think I should run Tengus instead. I'm sure a lot of you will be like, oh yeah, run Tengu, it's broken. And yeah, it is broken, but I don't know. I think it's better in Tour Guide and stuff, personally. Because you can get obviously your plant engine is fast. Mine, I don't always get as quickly as I'd like to. Okay, so moving on to the spells, we got your back row removal, 2 MSTs, Heavy Storm, nothing more to say there, pretty standard. Charge. I draw this thing a lot online, I don't know why. Dueling Network always gives it to me, I draw a lot in real life too. Yeah, I stacked my deck apparently. But I don't even know how to stack actually. Yeah, Charge, you gotta run it if you're running 3 Ryko. And you know, a lot of the times those 3 mills are great, because I'm running 23 monsters, so it's usually not anything bad. Pot of Avarice. staple. Nothing more to say there. I wish it was that too still. Sad panda. Mind Control, staple. It's really good just because I'm running so many tuners, Plant Engine, Exceeding, whatever. It's awesome. Scapegoat. I know this is kind of a staple with plants. I'm still kind of on the wall about it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It's nice because it's chainable, but I think it's still too good not to run, just for the fact that you can do some crazy synchro stuff with it. 1-for-1, staple with plants, very good card. And like I said, 1-for-1 Mezuki is amazing. If you have like Goblin Zombie in the graveyard, you just go off. Foolish Burial, it's really good. Obviously, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, and Dark Hole. All the standard stuff, nothing special. So on to the traps. Now, these are 2 Bottomlesses, but there should be 2 Solemn Warnings. I have them in my Infernities. I'm just too lazy to switch them out. So when you see these, just think they're Solemn Warnings. 2 Solemn Warnings. No, I'm just lazy. Solemn Judgment, obviously, staple. The Solemn Brigade. Now, this is something I usually run 41 cards in plants, but I was like, Call the Hunt is really good in here because I'm running the Goblin Zombies, and, you know, you can do crazy combos and stuff with it. So I'm trying 1 Call the Haunted. It's good, too, with the Caius. I just found that, like, sometimes I don't always have something on the field for the Caius, and this is good because I can always, like, bring back Sangan when they MST it, or Dandylion, of course, the next turn. They'll kill a token next turn. I'll just drop the Caius, and you know, it's just gives me more pluses. I like Call the Haunted. I think it's a good card. And then we got the 3, in my opinion, staples of the format: Mirror Force, Torrential, Trap Dustshoot. I run them in pretty much every deck. So that's the deck, guys. I'll have the deck list down below. Sorry if I talk too much or annoyed you, but that's life. Hope you guys like the deck. Once again, let me know what you think about the Chaos Sorcerer thing, or if I should be running Dark Armed. I like Dark Armed a lot, but I think the Chaos Sorcerer is better just because if they have negation against destruction, he's not as good. Chaos Sorcerer is much easier to get out. He gets around Stardust with his effect, etc., etc. I just think removal is way bigger than destruction right now. I do like Dad, though. But, yeah, guys, that's the deck. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And, yeah, make sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for me and Team Delta Force's video for the ban list prediction. I don't think it's going to be as long as me and Dark Volpines was 6 months ago or 5 months ago, whatever it was. But it should be good, so you guys should keep an eye out for it. Anyways, peace.